Alright, okay guys, welcome to this evening's show. I'll be your caster. I am Cyber Gaming's Physical. It's just going to be me this evening. As you can see, we've just got out of the ban phase. I think we've got generic bans on both sides. They've taken good teams, good generic champions. You know, Kale, Jax, Cogmore, all very strong at the moment, along with Ziggs, Leeson and Braum. We see them first pick the Fresh, taking the Braum away. I think Fresh should be the next best support. They instantly respond with a Morgana pick. I think that's the only way they could have gone with supports. They could have left the Morgana pick for later. But Udyr picked up on the purple side, and I think she's going to be an interesting pick. It could go top, it could go jungle. We'll see what they go with. Blue side, we have Nexx Level Gaming playing red side's Perilous Flux. It's hovering over Twitch. I don't think we've seen too much Twitch of them in this league so far, but I still think he's up there when it comes to the top ADCs. Lucian, Twitch, Cogmore. Wukong being hovered over here. See if this gets locked in. Yeah, we'll see if it's locked in. Wukong notably gets really low on his first jungle clip. A level 3 is going to be really invadable, so if Udyr is going in the jungle, he's going to want to pick that off him. We'll see. Twitch, very good, fits into a lot of things, especially with Fresh. Fresh can land the hook. We could see Twitch stealthing, land the slow. There's a lot of damage. Vayne and Ezreal being hovered over here, which would hint at an Ezreal mid. This would be very interesting. We'll see if they lock this in. Vayne Morgana is actually a really iffy lane. It can get pushed in really hard, especially against Fresh and Twitch. So they must really be confident that they were going to do this season. But yeah guys, thank you for tuning in. I know it's a bit of a late night game, but definitely going to see it. So we are seeing it. This has got to be an Ezreal mid. It'll be interesting to see if it goes for the blue Ezreal build, Ezreal plus one. But we could just see bursting APS, which is always fun to watch. Malphite locked in. Now we actually seen Malphite once before in this tournament, and it went really well. We saw some really strong teleports. It's gonna have really hard engages. It allows him to close in on Vayne. And Marlux has locked in Ahri. Ahri did fall out of favour. If you get an exhaust on Ahri, cut down a lot of her damage. So they should. I'm gonna see if Perilous take that into account, and we're gonna see at least locked in, which means it is gonna be an Udyr top. We're going to see some Trick 2G up in this. Unless they swap at the last minute. Well, I don't think they will. So we've got Malphite top, Wukong in the jungle, Ahri in the mid lane, Twitch playing that AD carry and Clayfield on support. Udyr in the top lane, at least on jungle, Ezreal in the mid lane. They keep swapping, like, it's going to have to be the Udyr in the top lane. We're going to see Vayne ADC and Morgana bot lane, and this I'm going to come back to this bot lane. This is going to be dangerous. We need to watch this because this bot lane can get really out of hand. If we see Wukong come in for a level 3 gank, coming off the dark passage, hit the E, it's going to really spiral out of control for Perilous Gaming. This is it. I think we're going to see the comp locked in, and there we are. It's going to be Udyr top, Ezreal mid. It'd be nice to really see how this can confirm. It'd be really interesting to see how the Perilous play this. I know they can hear me, but we've got a 3-minute break. But as I said, guys, I'm with Cyber Gaming. You can call me Physical or Jackie or Hanson. They all work. Here doing the 11 o'clock run. It's good to see so many people in the chat. It's really nice for you to tune in. Can join me for this game. We had another game earlier today. It should be uploaded. You'll be able to catch it. There we saw team, I want to say Infused, play I can't eat. I'm tired. It's really on my mind. But it was a great game. Like we saw some really high level play, infused really strong. See y'all calling me out, saying I'm not handsome. Yeah, yesterday we had a really great game. If you haven't caught the VODs from yesterday, I recommend going to check them out. We had two great casters. You had Aaron and Aaron, or Aaron and Aaron if you prefer. They went for a hard 6 hours. Credit to them, and there were some really good games. The highlights are all up. They'll be on Cyber Gaming, the website. You can find it. It'll be linked. You can find it, I believe, in the Twitch past broadcasts. So if you miss any of the action, feel free to go back and watch it there. Of course, not right now. We've got 1 minute left. We're going to be joining in this game. Ooh. Raise your Muppets. Let's do it. I assume this is a sub for Perilous game, and I haven't seen his name before, and I've watched Perilous play. I don't know what we call them. I don't know if we call them Perilous or if we call them Flux. Really like them to tell me. And earlier you'll find I casted. I was casting with Amiman Shav. I won't gonna lie, it was a really short, explosive game. Saw great players coming out from the team. You'll definitely look forward to it. Oh, I'm excited. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, I really can't wait for us to see if this overlay works. Also, guys, you'll if you look in the chat, you'll find participating members for our teams. You can really track their progress. I've seen a few members already. Feel free to engage. Like, feel free to talk to us all. Especially if you have feedback for the teams or for the team ourselves. Like, if you can tell Serbia Gaming, if you can tell the teams themselves what you think they could improve on, where you think they've gone wrong, where you think they did right and should focus on, then we'd love to hear it from you. But we're just loading into the game now. It's just me casting. Watch this be like a 50-minute game. My voice is gonna die. If you want to see my face, all you have to do is ask, baby. Don't worry. All you have to do is ask. Hit me up on Skype. Hey man, I don't want to say our last story got smashed earlier. Like you really pulled it back with some of those fights. I feel like you could have turtled out for a couple more minutes. It was going to be a drawn out game no matter what. But after you lost that last fight, I can see why you called in the surrender vote. They were going to push for the win. But like, I hope you go back on that game. You'll see that as soon as you lost that bot tower, you lost the whole game. But as you see, guys, we're loaded into the game. Let's get started right now. Make sure everyone is in order, and the teams have done it for me. Such doll. And we're going to get started right into this game. We see early pings coming out. Large focus on this mid lane here. I say mid lane. Ezreal has gone AP. He has started with the Doran's ring and has 39 AP. A lot of the time, even AP Ezreal start Doran's blade with AD, because it really helps them survive in the early parts of the lane. But is this in view? This BM. Look at it. Look at Ezreal.
If you'd like to play with me, you'd better be sure you know the game.
Let's go with the chat. So we're not going to see any invades, we're not going to see any funky level 1 strats, we're just going to see them dance. Ari with the BM over deception now. Oh, I'm going to get killed by the hook, and he goes in on this. Wukong still seems to level it, getting the auto attacks. Twitch catches the Q, and they're probably gonna go down to their lanes now. They've had their fun. It's BM though, man. It's BM. No respect for the dancers. No respect. Just seeing, we're going to see a blue start coming out from Elise here. We're going to see the red start from Wukong. So they're both going to end up in the top half of the jungle at level 3. But Wukong will be noticed. Oh, Morgana messed up that binding. Hits the little minion. What Morgana should do, she should stand in the blue pit so she can land the Q on it. Then Elise can lose if I take any damage. Gets this fight down. Relatively normal jungle clear so far. When it comes to matchups, I think Kudi is going to have a strong matchup in this top lane. It started with the crystalline flash, so he doesn't want to leave against this Malphite. When we look at bot lane, interesting to see Morgana start. Morgana has not started with the spell piece. I think she's one of the few champions that really benefits from starting spell piece. I think she's losing out on a lot of gold by starting Ruby Crystal here. But she must be really scared of catching that fresh up and going down. Right, Udyr hits level 2 here. Is he going to go aggressive? Comes in, lands good Q damage. Good for your auto attack. Goes through the bear, gets the stun. He's going to keep pressuring this here. Got some really good damage off early on there. But Malphite's just going to sustain through that. He's got his own shield. Pops his pot. And he'll get his back up. Nice spawn. Finding my Morgana. Nothing's going to come with it. It's nice to know she can land them. That'd be it. Fresh really going to have an advantage in the bot lane here with this relic shield. It's going to be able to give a lot more gold to it. Another good binding by Morgana, but Vayne really got. Oh, good hook by Fresh. It's going to follow up, but we see in the top lane Wukong coming in for that level 3 gank. At least he's waiting in this push, not going for the counter gank. Misses the stun, turns it on Wukong. Udyr is getting incredibly low. Malphite is. He can't win this fight. They need to back up from this, and he might go down. Does Malphite have flash available? Yes, he does. He's going to have to flash out. Really poorly played by Elise there. Misses the stun. She could have easily picked up a kill there. They're just going to bounce off each other and return to the jungle. But that's what Wukong has to be worried about. It's really squishy this early on. I mean, look, at least he's almost full HP now. Oh, Wukong gets caught by the snare. He's going to go down. First blood to Elise. Well played. She knew he was going back into that jungle there, and she's really good to pick it up. Are we poking around for Elise? I don't think she's going to find it. Nah, it's going to ward the bush and go back. Really well played by Elise on that first blood. But as I said, that's the risk of Wukong. You get so low doing your first blood. So far across the board, we have the lane's relatively even. Well, I say that. Vayne's got a small CS lead. She's got a 10 CS lead at 4 minutes, which is not what we expect from a Vayne lane. They're playing really aggressive. They have no vision. But they do know that Wukong has just been killed. So it's really hard for a jungler to bounce back. Good binding by Fresh. Oh, really good spell. She had predicted the hook coming in from Fresh, learning from their past mistake there. And they're just going to bounce off each other again. Vayne coming in. Is she going to see the condemn here? Pin Fresh against that tower? No. Interesting. She's not leveled to condemn. Ah, it was on cooldown. Could have easily been a kill with condemn there. Seen a really dominating performance from this Vayne Morgana bot lane though. Morgana with another good binding. Really separated the two of them. So that first blood for Elise has really pushed her a little bit ahead. She's invested that money into some vision. She's got a boot, so she's going to be looking to make some more ganks happen. If she's looking to gank mid, she needs to do it now. Oh, Wukong comes in from behind. They land a good hook, but they're not going to be able to follow up through the black shield. Vayne just going to flash away. Good binding from Morgana. Locks up Wukong. Going to kill this gank dead here. Elise is coming in though. If Fresh keeps being too aggressive, he doesn't really have too much mana. Good stun by Elise. She needs to get the slow here. Great binding. Fresh is going to go down here. Another clean gank there. Morgana playing really well at this one. Going really aggressive for Twitch. Doesn't get him. Gets out on about 20 HP. Really good counter gank by Elise there. But Fresh overextended. He paid the price there. I do love Spirit Guide ED. I do. I will not lie. Let's go to our mid lane. What we've got going on over here. Ezreal 52 CS to Ari 32 CS. I'll expect this. Ezreal can farm really easily once he starts getting some levels in his future. But now it's getting to the point now where Ari isn't really going to be killable. They need to lock her up outside of the stun. Fresh going in here, doesn't have the backup. Another good binding from Morgana. Locks him up. We're going to see the third auto attack. Gets him away. Really well played by Morgana. Flux Nexx representing. Come back to the top lane, we see Udyr's got a fade, so he's going for a more aggressive build. He's going to be going for this Triforce. So late game, this Udyr is really going to be a split pushing model. Really hard to deal with, and when you do close in on him, he can just run away. But Malphite, it's gone for the Glacial Shroud. He doesn't really want to be getting pushed around too much by this Udyr. That's just going to be the top lane island that's going to hit each other backwards and forwards. Alright, so we're at 8 minutes. Mid laners have just gone for their first back. Ezreal's back into his lane. He's gone for the Chalice and the Phoenix Codex. So we're going to see him go Grail early. So I'm fairly certain he's gone for the MR to deal with Ari's best potential. But Ari's just going straight for Needlessly Large Rod. Ari didn't really need to build Grail beforehand anyway, and I think with the nerfs to Grail, DFG is their first item. But for her to make a play, she's probably going to need some help from Wukong. But Ezreal, another really slippery carpet. You can come in, you can arcane shift out, and then that's it. That's the end of the gang. But with that Needlessly Large Rod, those Orb of Deceptions are really going to hit hard. What it's going to take is one little charm. Vayne with the really good CS. Alright, Udyr, that's it. Just hitting Malphite, make sure it doesn't get too cheeky. Malphite isn't winning any of these trades in the top lane. And bot lane is constantly being pushed in by Vayne and Morgana here. Normally this would be so risky played, but we haven't. The one time we've seen Wukong come bot, he's just been hit by the Morgana bind him. Stopped him dead in the track. That's been the recurring theme. Oh, good juke there by Twitch. And does it to bind him. Just gonna be able to walk around, get back behind his tower. If Vayne keeps going too aggressive, Fresh might land the hook here, it misses the hook. Just gonna walk onto him. Go back to this game, this lane pushed him. They've seen Wukong pass this ward here, so they should know that he's coming bottom. Morgana's gonna drop a ward in here just to make sure. At least coming down in the mid lane. Interesting to see the Boots of Lucidity as the first buy. I guess the cooldown reduction. Look, we normally see Elise's now go for Spectral Rifle Torque Shoes. She gets really squishy early game, but she deals a lot of damage. And that's really what you have to go for now, since the nerf to A ratio. Oh, good binding by Morgana. It's really. All of these bindings have always been between Twitch and Fresh, so it really splits them up. It's the idea that not all bindings have to hit. You see Twitch going stealth here? Comes out stealth. I thought we were going to see some funky little gank there, but good warding by Perilous. They know Wukong's in the bush. Good binding on Morgana, lands on Twitch, gonna get some really good damage with the tormented soul. And that's it because of the Starfight. Also, yeah, still catches Ari, just gonna push the wave out. Doesn't really have any AP yet. Nothing but that Phoenix Codex. But we're seeing nice CS lead coming in by Ezreal. 99 to 78. Like, hitting 100 CS at 11 minutes. Really good. Ezreal's gone back now, he's finished his Grail. So he's going to have the mana to stay in this lane longer. I mean, I think Ezreal is really mana intensive if he keeps spamming his Q and his W. But I think this is really going to let Elise take that blue, have 25% cooldown. She's going to clear her jungle back. She's going to be able to keep up with Wukong. Oh, Wukong coming in with the dark passage, goes in, lands the cyclone, really good shield by Morgana, stops her getting knocked up. And Wukong goes down here, Morgana with a great ult, she's going to lock up the two people. Twitch flashes out. But meanwhile, Vayne just sitting in the back, getting off the auto attack, going to flash out of the Dark Wall. The box even, not the Dark Wall. That's a heal from Twitch. It's not going to be enough. It's going to go down to Vayne. Fresh, really low HP here. Ismael going to land the binding. Is she going to catch this up? Really nice tumble by Vayne. Gets a double kill. Well played by Mangrana in the bot lane there. She split up the two. She got them with the soul shackles. Fresh was on the bottom half, but Twitch had been pushed up. Allowed Vayne to win the fight with Fresh. Win the fight with Twitch even. And then Fresh was forced to run back. And then we just saw them get cleaned up there. Really well played in the bot lane. Oh my! Are we going hard here trying to get the Dragon Steel? Elite is probably going to go down here, misses the dash over the wall, gets caught by the stun, unfortunate. Wukong going to clean it up there. Going to decoy out. Nice charm by Ari, hits it. Oh, Aesol going really aggressive for Wukong here, he's going to catch him. Ari can't follow with this up. Her ult is on cooldown, and they're just going to go away with that 1-for-1 trade. But Elite did get the Dragon, so that's really going to push the gold lead ahead. We see a 5k gold lead at 20 minutes. You can see this going in Perilous' favour so far. No towers dropped yet this game, but I suspect that in a wave or two we're going to see bot lane fall. Aesol's there pushing it now. Shot barrage will be available. Oh no, it looks like, I think UD takes this tower. We see the TP come in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, video backed off. Doesn't want to get caught with the unstoppable force into the tower. Video keep training this lane when he's turtle form to lifesteal up. Tank up that damage. He's running low on mana though. Doesn't have any stacks left for his flag. Does have TP available, and the Dragon has gone down, so we can just go back. I mean, he's sitting on 2k gold. He can go back. Can't finish his Triforce just yet. Need about 100 gold or so. Should be able to TP back into lane. Blue handed over to Ezreal, so he's really going to be able to pressure Ari now. He's going to keep her. He keeps spamming her with those essence towers. Nice. I'm going to stop trying to name skills. I'm going to keep spamming the W. Good binding from Morgana, gonna catch up pressure again, gets condemned into the wall, but Wukong comes in from behind. Twitch is using that rat-a-tat-a-tat, keeping them down, doing some good damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Does Ari have Spirit Dash available? She does, but he does get caught in the binding, that's gonna stop her dashing away. Nice hook by Fresh, goes through the binding, goes deep into the tower. Fresh is gonna go down to the tower here. Morgana with a strong goal is gonna die, that's gonna get away. 2-for-1 trade in the bot lane. Now what they need to do here is they need to get this tower and somehow even out this gold lead. I think this tower's just going to go down. There you go, going Nimbus strike. I mean, he's getting the attack. Take this tower down. First tower goes over to blue side, not what we expected. Really good gank. Next level game and showing us how it's done. I'm going to walk into Elise here. Good stun by Elise. Any follow-up damage? No, they're just going to walk back and forth with each other. Trying to keep Elise off this blue. Uda's going to take the top tower. 130 CS. Really performing well here. He's got the Triforce ball. He can just stay in his lane. He's going to be able to do so much damage. He is quite squishy at this point though. If he does get caught by the Malphite ult, she does not have available. Did you at the start of that fight? Gets slow. Doesn't have enough mana for Nimbus Strike. Isn't going to get him. Uda's just going to get away. No, he can't go back into there. No, dear. No. The greed. Catches him out there. Ezreal also goes down, doesn't he? Next level game and getting some really good picks here. And then we go bot lane tower, goes down to Vayne and Morgana. The gold really hasn't shifted much in the last moment. We've seen 2 towers on the side of top. 1 tower for the sign of next level gaming. And this could be the mid tower here. Well, I think Elise is going to come into cover. It's just going to be Elise. Are we going really hard for the kill? Goes into Spirit Rush. Elise is going to come down. Will she die to the tower though? No. Oh, so close. So close. True shot barrage coming in. Misses Ari. Vayne wants to kill though. goes in after Ari. Oh, Blade of the Rune King's the decoy. Unfortunate. Well played by Wukong there. Just gets caught by the binding. Still goes back. This is a funky little bait. He looked like he was going back in the binding. Stealth right up into Morgana's face. Going to deal so much damage. Attempts to flash the binding. Can't flash the ult, I'm afraid. The flashing is really going to do a lot of damage. Sitting in the Tormented Soul and the minions. Morgana playing this very well. And it's just going to walk away. Very well played by Morgana there. Made sure Twitch was tanking in those minions. Really good binding by Fresh. Are we going to see Morgana get the kill on Twitch though? We are. Fresh is just going to have to walk away. Really well played by Morgana. Muppet in the mid lane though, trying to 2v1. He's going to get caught out by the charm here. I don't think the flash is going to be worth it. There's no way he's going to get out. There we go. This is Perilous Gaming have just really overextended with Muppet there. Really needs to hold back. Zane is still squishy and still a really big target this early on. Oh, Wukong comes in with a cyclone, not so easily. He's just going to repel away. Ari, the right spirit which available, isn't going to want to fight this. Its damage is going to be so much more. Keep his cooldown to manage. 18 minutes, look at gold. The gold leads aren't huge until we look at the 2k gold lead on Dane to Twitch. But other than that, the rest of the lanes are relatively stable. I mean, Malphite is 1k behind Udi, but Udi is that lane bully. He has got the CS lead, and the global gold has been really coming in hard for Perilous Gaming. I mean, they picked up the first dragon and it looks like the second up this one. Gonna have a bit of a vision to and fro here. And clear out the pink ward. I'm not gonna catch that ward. And Perilous Gaming are just gonna start this dragon. They know they're over that wall. And there is a ward in the pit. We see Malphite coming in. Is he gonna hit a good on top of the force here? Wukong's gonna come in, he's gonna get the steal. Wukong smites it away. And then this fight's gonna go super Vayne. Vayne goes into her final hour. Starts tumbling, goes invisible, gonna keep chasing down. She needs to care for the pressure up here. At least gets a good repel. Twitch goes down, double kill for Vayne. They're gonna keep on chasing through. Catches Udyr with a charm. They should walk out of this fight. Great double kill. Good response to the dragon there. Vayne going really hard for this kill again. So greedy. Just gonna walk away. 10 out of 10 to Muppet though. He goes hard. I'm going to see Udyr return to this top lane, going to push it through. And with that Triforce, he's going to deal so much damage. Giving the minions some time, giving them some time. Just going to see Flux get their own wards in, clear out some of the vision, can play more aggressively now. They love vision. Vision, vision, vision. We'll talk about it every game. It's so important. The Udyr here is just ignoring Malphite. Doing so much damage to this tower. Udyr really needs to be careful now. He gets caught by Malphite. The tower is going to take reduced damage because there's no new minions inside. And I think he's going to go down to Malphite here. So we're going to see the Q. Gets the buff. Flashes in. Fancy in. Well played by Malphite there. So we're just going to walk down the mid lane. Notably, the True Shot Barrage, if you time it right, I think he missed his wave of minions. When you time the True Shot Barrage right, you will do a lot of damage as the AP is to the second lane. I think he should have held off for another few seconds. Should have seen his minions coming out of his own base and then known that was the time to fire his ult. So there's little advantages that's really going to help push the team forward. We see a 4-0 Ari on the team. Now this has got to be scary, especially, well, Morgana has the exhaust, but if Ari is going to assassinate someone, she needs to be really fast. She needs to black shield the target and then exhaust Ari to shut down this damage at the moment. Giving Twitch some rain in this bot lane, and he needs it. He's really, really behind on gold. He has the Blade of the Rune King to take on Vayne's Blade of the Rune King and Yomi. So he's behind a whole item. Coming after Malphite here, at least Langdon's really good gun. He's got to go in. Vayne has got the red buff, so she's going to keep him permanently slowed down. We know it's going to flash after Udyr, so Vayne is just going to pick this kill up. The ping's on Baron here, though. Now, Udyr doesn't have a Blade of the Rune King available, but Vayne does, and I don't think they can even see this. They have no idea this is going down. They should see this ward from the book, so they should have an idea they're in the Baron pit round. And we'll just see how they respond. This Baron's going to go down. He's not so fast by the damage. Really, really nice response there by Perilous Gaming as well. Twitch once again going for this 1v1 on Morgana. Sitting in the minions. And I think he's going to lose here. Goes into the heal on Morgana. And he's going to die to these minions. Twitch needs to get away. Flash binding from Morgana misses. Gonna stealth away. The rest of going in for the cheeky. Is Ezreal gonna catch him? Here comes the true shot barrage. Muses it. Now they can see Twitch. He's not getting out. These minions are gonna stop him recording. Good Q by him. Unfortunate for Twitch. So far behind here. Can't even deal with Morgana at this point. Really needs to stick with his team now. Really needs to be soaking up some of that XP elsewhere. I'm see you there. Doesn't need his minion wave. I'm gonna come in and take the tower from behind. That's the power of that tripod. And at this point, like, there is nobody from Nexx Level Gaming that can answer this Udyr. They need to send 2-3 members to try and stop him. And if they send 2 or 3 members to stop him, then how are they handling the rest of the team? How are they handling this 5-2 Vayne that's going to be pushing in the lane? I don't know, but here it seems like Nexx Level Gaming really needs to settle down. And we see a good fight coming in here by Vayne. Vayne going to get knocked up by the Cyclone. She's going to go down to the AoE from Wukong. Great hook by Fresh. She's going to fly over. Lands the play on 2 towers. Dark passages in for Twitch. This is what Twitch needs. You really need to see that goal. Soul Shackles comes out from Morgana. Going to stun up. Twitch probably going to go down to Elite here. Yes, he does. He goes down. At least coming in again, trying to pick up Fresh. Gets exhausted. He's going to slow down the damage. We see Ari trying to fight Ezreal here. Gonna back off. Such a close to fight. Come back here to the Ezreal. And thingy, gonna go down here. Malphite trying to fight this Udyr, but we can't 1v1 him. Caught up the kill on Elise. Needs to get back to his tower. Nexx Level Gaming at this point, they can't go even in these fights. They need to wait until they overextend. They need to win a fight, and then they need to push a lane. They need to take the dragon. Nexx Level Gaming really need to turtle in hard here, but it should be okay. Perilous Gaming, they don't have a hard siege comp. Vayne has a really short attack range. She's just coming to attack you under the tower. You can catch her with a fresh hook. You can catch her with an Eye Charm. They should be okay to just turtle this out and wait. Is Ezreal going to hit the second wave? It is this time. It shaves half the way of the minions. This is really going to help Udyr push this down. Oh, hey! Get the word. Alright. So we got Dragon coming up in 10 seconds. Morgana's clearing out the vision now. Perilous Gaming turn up to this Dragon. They've gone 1-for-1 for Dragon so far. Perilous Gaming have picked up that really good balance. Right, now Twitch has tried to 1v1 Morgana before and it has not gone well for him in the past. But is this going to be the time? Is he going to win? Get slowed down, getting creep blocked. Morgana's just going to walk away. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, Twitch. With Twitch trying to stay in this bot lane, trying to keep up with gold. Still so far behind. Working on his own moves, so he's got the average blade. Every CS is going to help him just that little bit more. Look at the builds elsewhere. Oh no, Twitch going hard for this 1v1. He's going to get exhausted. That's half the damage output. And I think he dies to the minions. Oh, he dies to the Ezreal! Oh, standing still, trying to get the life steal off out of his minions, and he's just going to go down. And we're going to see Perilous Gaming here. They're just going to take the dragon. Did well to deny the vision. Should just pick that up. Although Udyr overextending into the jungle is going to get caught out. They trade dragon for a kill. Udyr may think he's invincible, but at the moment he's only just bought that buff armor. He's not very tanky. Oh, we see a really good final hour there by Vayne. And a really good cyclone there by Wukong dealing so much damage. Vayne has to pop the Yobus and the Blade of the Rune King to try and get away. It's probably going to go down to the pushing blow here. No, so much damage coming out from an Ezreal. He's got that lick Vayne. When the Q hits and that W hits, that is a huge burst. These to and fro's, whenever Nexx Level Gaming think they've got a pick and they try to push something from a Perilous Gaming, they're just there to respond. Time and time again. Udyr does have his teleport available. We might see him teleport into the top lane, try to push it down. I mean, they have just taken the dragon. Baron's not up for another 2 minutes or so. So he probably... He has boots of swiftness with alacrity. So he does have a lot of movement speed. So he's really just trying to split push and pressure these lanes. He's 1-3-1, but he has the items he needs. He can probably 1v1 most of the people on their team. They need to send more than one to answer. Coming to the other builds, Ezreal, he finishes Lick Vein. We're going to see this needed to large rise become a death cap. And it hits so hard. You don't see that much Ezreal, so you don't know how hard it hits, but damn it, it's hard. Ari has finished that Danya. This means that now Ari can engage fights. If she sees a pick, she can be comfortable and know that she can go in, land the charm, land the DFG, burst somebody, and then pop hers on you. Udyr running into the base here. Cheekler representing Tube GG. Just going to get caught out, nothing from this. See the Blade of the Rune King come out from Udyr. Not going to get out of this. Going to die to the Twitch passive. Now, that would have been marginally okay from the good run, but his top lane's being pushed in and his team is getting caught in the mid lane. I don't know what and we're just going to see Elise get blown up there, landed straight into the charm, got DFG'd, and that amplifies so much damage from Ari. The charm and the DFG stack. Good binding from Morgana, can't catch pressure, and Vayne gets the black shield, does still get knocked up by the ult though. Comes in with a great circle and gonna knock up Vayne again. Vayne forced to flash away, trying to kite this fight backwards. But Wukong's just gonna chase through, gonna get condemned backwards. This is gonna be close, so we see Twitch flashing, got to save him there. And Morgana coming in with a southern bind into a warded push, picking up that kill. Flux Nexx, represent People's Champion. And we see this again, we see there was a fight, the one team won, they pushed a little further, then they got caught out by the other members, and we're just at this stalemate. We do see Baron come up now. Perilous Gaming, they picked up the last one, and they have so much more map pressure. Like, the top, mid and bot are just exposed. They have full control of this jungle. They should push their... We're going to see Morgana go back here. She wants to go back, she wants to get her Oracle Lens. And then she wants to get a pink ward, and then she wants to go to this Baron, set up the vision, take the Baron, and then push through and try and win a fight, try catch somebody out, take a tower. I mean, we have Vayne and Udyr with Blade of the Rune King. They will just melt through Baron with that percentage damage. But we see Next Level Gaming, they're making a push up here. They know they need to get that vision up. And here we see Elise. Just going to clear out this simple. Udyr did so much damage to Fresh. He's going to keep on hammering through. I don't think the wall's going to save him. Just get slow though. Udyr takes so much damage from the Ari Charm and W. This fight's going to explode. Malphite ults in. He's going to catch She-Killer. He's going to go through Vayne, but Vayne is just carrying them around. Look at him go forwards, backwards. Really strong Vayne play, and Vayne's just going to carry on. Oh, Morgana does miss the binding. Twitch should just be able to get away. Really well played by Vayne there. Really kiting well around these fights. Oh, and just gets caught by that Q. Lick Vayne proc. AP Ezreal. Ladies and gentlemen. Tons of damage without the Triforce. It would be dangerous for them to go to this Baron while Elise is so low. But they want to push something off this advantage. Notably, AP Ezreal can't really push tower too hard. Doesn't deal that much damage. He doesn't get Lick Vayne proc. But we're going to see Morgana and Elise pushing in mid tower. Should be taken down. They want to back off after this. Just get the tower down, come back from the hit later. Udyr at any point, they can force the fight, they can distract them to another way. Udyr can just come in and burst down this and good stun comes out from Elite Dev, they're not going to follow up. The rest of the team's there. I would just ask if it was available. Key Twitch, so he's going to stealth in. Lands the slow onto Morgana. Morgana's going to go down here. And you see Fresh coming in with that chain. He's going to whip it away. Next Level Gaming, they're turtling well. They're losing a gold lead, but there comes a point in this game where a gold lead doesn't matter because you're already full build. And the longer Next Level Gaming hold out, the closer they get to this. Oh, Vayne's just going to come out here, going to take so much damage. But Vayne's going to kite this around. She's going to catch Fresh. Is she also going to catch? No, she's not. She's going to die. Really well played by Vayne in the 1v2 there. But without the pink ward, without the sweeping lens, Vayne can do that whenever they get caught. We need to see. We already see this 2 and Udyr going to start the Baron here, and there is no vision by Next Level Gaming, and he can just tank this Baron. He's got the Blade of the Rune King. He's got powerful. He's staying through. It's going to take him some while, but he's going to get him. PvE, ladies and gentlemen. Udyr versus the world. And it doesn't look like Nexx level gaming are in a position. They're not sending anyone there. The ping's come out on Baron, but it's too late. So it's half. The rest of the team's here to clean it up. Just gonna melt it down. Doesn't need to smite it. The Baron has been slain. Now we can see Nexx level gaming. They could easily get caught out here. They don't have to. Comes out from Elise, gonna catch Wukong. Wukong decoys out, and the decoy takes the Morgana binding and the Elise gun. Elise comes down into them. Gonna take a lot of damage. Malphite still holds on to that unstoppable force. Gonna get really like Acel's sitting in the background. He's chunking away at them. So much damage comes out there onto Malukchin. Next level gaming really needs to back off. Gonna see the flashing from Morgana, lands the snare onto Malphite. Malphite's gonna go down here, tries to walk in onto Vayne just to buy his team some time. Vayne's just playing with him. Just playing. Just playing. Get condemned, go down. And we see Udyr. Meanwhile, what they distract there, Udyr's coming up into the top lane. He's going to take that open on him. He's just going to run away. Get slowed. Isn't really going to stop. He's going to turn around, get this kill onto Twitch. Twitch got a bit too close to Udyr there. Going to take it away. And here we see Perilous gaming Flux. They're pushing into the Nexus tower here. They could potentially end this game. Good hook there by Fresh. Going to catch him out. Ari going hard though onto Vayne. Going to catch the Edward Q. Take so much damage. Really good Zonya. Stops Vayne going down. Going to come out of Zonya. Straight into the edge of the lock. See Elise fell down. She's also going to fall to the tower. Udyr meanwhile, we calls out. Perilous gaming. Try to end it again. They're going to get caught out. Wukong taking so much damage just by walking into this Ezreal. Good juke there by Fresh. Dodges the Q, dodges the W. Gonna shield himself. Catches the Q. Uses the locket to survive. But still goes down to the Q. And we see that Xiaozi is legendary. Sitting in the back line. He's catching people with True Shot Barrage. He's at the beginning of a fight and melts through. After they melt through, you see Udyr's gonna come in. He's gonna clean up a fight. We see Vayne. Vayne has kited these fights very well, and that's what you have to do as Vayne. You can't just stand still and auto attack. They've had the fights in the jungle around the bandit, and that's where she'll really flourish. Here we go. We have 67,000 gold for Perilous gaming. Okay, so 50,000 gold by Nexx level. And Nexx level, they're turtling through. Oh my, that True Shot Barrage damage. Still 1,000 damage to Twitch. Twitch still so far behind, only has 3 irons at 35 minutes. And Vayne looks like she's going for a Phantom Dance in here. So she's going to have a lot of attack damage when she activates that Ghost Blade. Udyr to take the dragon away. Give the team even more gold. That's what Udyr can do now. He's going to run away. He's going to push the lane. Still has his TP available. We've not seen too many impactful TPs. You see a really good one coming from Malphite in the dragon picking next to the fight happen. But Udyr has just been using his TP. It's more so there's a threat of him just TPing into a lane and pushing it out. And that's what's really kept Nexx level gaming. If they overcommit to a fight, Udyr's taking something, and when they overcommit to Udyr, they're just taking the deal with it. Vayne is going in though. She's gonna catch Vayne, and she's Ari, and she's still caught at the back line. Malphite tries to flash in, gonna go down to the E. But Vayne's just still picking up that kill. She's dealing so much damage at this point. Got the Infinity Edge, got the Ghost Blade. See Fresh, quite a cut expansion down like it's in. Gonna get the first one, gonna knock up Lee. Gonna keep mounting through the damage. They need to back away here, they can't get enough damage. See Twitch try to cut his spine around. Ezreal's gonna go down. Misses the W onto Twitch. See you. See Wukong coming in, he's tickling them. Meanwhile, they're just gonna sit here, they're just gonna take this. See Malphite TP'ing in. Might as well be a flash. And we see Nexx destroyed the inhibitor. Meanwhile, minions from the top lane really pressuring this tower. I expect we'll see Perilous gaming really try and close this out here. They have good damage on the tower if Rudy is getting, but no. Oh, catches Morgana with the death sentence. Morgana's going to dodge you, and all 3 members of Nexx level gaming there. And really, there it is. Perilous gaming so far ahead. Udyr diving under this tower, going to W out, lose aggro, come back in. Really good charm there by Ari. She catches out Elise, does a lot of damage. Gets it on you, takes down Elise. Udyr comes in. Probably going to go down to Wukong here. No, Udyr's good. Udi, please. This back and forth. Gonna flash away. Wukong clean. The exhaust comes out from Morgana. Is this gonna be a catch for Wukong? Mercy. And it's taken them a while. But we're gonna see Perilous game, close out this game. Really good kiting by Vayne. Duke past the Malphite, still gonna go down. He's not gonna go down. The Morgana binding once again, saving this main. Morgana's done really well to protect this Vayne this game. He hopes the sexy child gets away. Fresh trying to redeem some of himself. And they're on the Nexus now. Vayne gonna clean that thing. T-Switch come in. Kills Vayne. Wukong coming in and trying to get through this, but Shouty doing so much damage on the APS roll. 10 to 11 to 10. Didn't even see Twitch's health bar. It did just melt. It's gonna go down. And there we go. We see Perilous game and Flux. They take this game. That was, we've seen a lot of games that end with just explosive fights and a push down mid. But we saw Perilous game in there. They grinded an advantage. They were winning skirmishes and then they'd take Dragon. And they'd win a skirmish and then they'd take a tower. Or they'd lose at skirmish, but Udi would take 2 of that. Udi had really strong split push presence, but we saw AP Ezreal, which I called it, but it was really fun to watch. I really enjoy seeing AP Ezreal dealing so much damage by the time we get to the end of that game. We're probably going to go for the Lanya's last, maximise his damage. We saw great players coming out from Morgana. We saw really solid binding. She'd catch people out, caught them into as many as saw. We saw a 1v1 Twitch on 3 occasions and come out on top. Really good minion management there. On the side of Next Level Gaming, I think we did see some really strong plays. We look at the screen. I think you guys can see it. Now you can see it. The bot lane really were bullied hard by this Vayne and Morgana. It wasn't even the ganks, at least didn't spend that much time bottom. I just feel like they were outmatched in the bot lane, and that really came through for them. So when they want to go back, they need to look back at this comp. I think Twitch and Thresh are very strong, but they need to see where they went wrong in the lane. They need to be more aware of these Morgana bindings and need to be able to dodge them, and then they need to be able to outplay it. But other than that, Malphite played really well in this lane. Udi is a bit of a tough matchup for him, because Udi can bully him in that melee range. And as soon as he gets a decent amount of sustain, and he has it Dalton with his W, you can't really poke him out of lane. You'd need to align your jungle presence. Wukong, other than being caught in his jungle level 1, I think Wukong played very well. He had good cyclones, he caught 2 and 3 members in team fights, he made really solid engages, and he was always on Vayne. That was the point, he always been in on Vayne, and that's what the comp needed to do. Same with Ahri, they played it very well. Ahri had a really dominating lead early on, but assassins just fall off to exhaust, and it's really unfortunate. They wanna look back. They had a really strong AoE comp here. If Tagorim maybe would have gone for Orianna, I think we could have seen a much more solid team fight from Next Level Gaming. I mean, because you lock them in with a Wukong, you knock them up again with Unstoppable Force, then you pull them in with a Shockwave, and the whole time you've got Twitch with Rat-a-tat-tat spraying through the team. So hopefully Next Level Gaming, they go back here, they look back at this game and they learn. But a really strong display there from Perilous Gaming Flux. When it comes to choosing the MVP, it'd be really hard to do one. Like Udi had really strong map presence. He really took towers, and he would distract members away. Other than that, we had Ezreal is 11, 2, and 10. He was dealing so much damage by the end of that game. He was able to kite with Arcane Shift, Essence Flux. Even Arcane Shot, once he got Lick Bane, was hitting for about 400 to 500. We saw an ult shred Twitch out of a fight. It's really tough. But I think if I had to choose a solid MVP, I would probably have to choose the Morgana here. In the end of the game, we saw Vayne. She had to really hard kite around these fights. Like she was going invisible in the bushes. She was shooting around. She was doing Vayne things. A lot of that was to answer that Next Level Gaming didn't have the vision to see it when she went invisible. We didn't see any sweep lenses. We didn't see any pink walls come out in this fight. And maybe that's the reason Vayne was doing so well in these fights. But Morgana, Vayne has a really hard lane. Like, Vayne is really hard to carry out of a lane. She has no lane presence by herself with a small attack ring. Morgana was landing solid bindings. We saw in the bot lane she would fire a binding between Twitch and Fresh, which would split them apart, and then when they were split apart, they would focus on one target, condemn them into the wall, and catch them. Like really, really solid support player. So it's a toss up. It's a toss up between Udyr and Morgana. I can talk for days about both of them. I'll be honest. I would have given it to Udyr if it wasn't for just randomly running into their Nexus and dying. That would have been okay if your team had pulled something from it, but you did just run into the Nexus and die, and then your team was still in the same fight they started that in. So, for consistently good play, great ults, great bindings, I'd have to give it to Flux, Nexx, and Morgana. It's really rare to see a support perform so well. But we see good kill participation. There is vision constantly kept up. It's just it's torn up. It's torn up between Vayne and Udyr. But it'd have to be the Morgana. So I'm going to call MVP on Morgana in this game. Thank you for joining me, guys. I know it's late, but I'm the one man casting.